Marlene Rock.
Hi, Kurtis Rock for Marlene Rock. We're opposed to the thing. In 30 years, this is the first public notice we've received that we had any input in what goes on in the neighborhood and surrounding areas. This neighborhood has been a single-family dwelling residential neighborhood for many years. Well kept up, very pleasant, with houses close to the same height that allowed to see trees and sky. Then zoning got passed to have much higher houses with up to 4 families living in them, which dwarfed the previous single-family dwelling, which cut off any scenic views, even those of the neighborhood we had, which made us feel claustrophobic. Now these new zoning initiatives want to put high-rises where the old Canadian Tire used to be on Kingsway. If the towers are put in, it will block our view of even the blue sky. Also, 3 high-rises are too much because I can only imagine how small they will be. They want to put stores on... They want to put stores on the bottom. However, there are already countless small businesses along Kingsway and the surrounding areas being closed with lease signs in the windows, so how could any more stores be filled? This high-density living being inflicted on us reminds me of the way pigs for market live in small cells where they can't even turn around except to produce the smallest space possible, all for profit. We all know this meeting is just a formality and that the mega project for rezoning of 2220 Kingsway will be approved and go ahead because this is part of Agenda 21 of the New World Order. The ultimate goal is population control, a one-world government, and one-world economy. Right now, the devil-worshipping world banks and the New World Order are hard at work in their efforts to control the world. These megacities are easier for the globalists to control rather than people who live in rural areas. The government controls healthcare, your water, your food, and yes, your money. In terms of healthcare, all the vaccinations you get over a lifetime give you disease and health problems. Also, all the airplanes you see, white clouds overhead, these are...
Mr. Rock, if you just keep your comments focused on the application that we're considering.
This is all part of Agenda 21. In terms of healthcare, all the vaccinations you get over a lifetime give you disease and health problems. Also, all the airplanes you see releasing white clouds overhead, these are chemtrails. They contain deadly chemicals, aluminum, antibiotics, formaldehyde. Prescription medication is the #1 cause of suicide. Undoubtedly, you've seen the commercials for these antipsychotropic and antidepressants with seemingly endless list of side effects. These drugs are also making us sick. In terms of the water, it all contains fluoride, which is more toxic than lead and slightly less toxic than arsenic.
Mr. Rock, I've
got
to bring you back to
they call it
subject matter
or
at
bailouts, as we've seen in Portugal, Ireland, Italy, Greece, Spain, Iceland, and now Cyprus. You don't hear about it in the mainstream media anymore.
Mr. Rock?
They took 40% of everyone's checking and savings accounts, and they called it a haircut.
Mr. Rock, I've got to bring you back to the proposal that Council is considering. I know you're obviously passionate about a number of these issues, but Council has to make a decision on this specific proposal.
Well, this specific proposal relates specifically to Agenda 21, which is what I'm trying to address. These issues are bigger than the specific proposal, but they are related by Agenda 21. The New World Order realizes people are waking up to their hellish takeover. There are FEMA camps all over the U.S. and Canada. DHS just bought 2 billion bullets along with targets of seniors, pregnant women, and children. Fox News reports the U.S. Army listed evangelical Christians, Catholics, as examples of religious extremists along with Al-Qaeda and Hamas.
I'm going to have to cut you off there. If you're not going to speak to the merits of the application, I understand you see a bigger picture involved here, but Council doesn't have Agenda 21 in front of us, so we appreciate your comments on this. Duly noted that you are opposed to the application, and you don't have any questions.
Please wake up, people. Infowars.com, naturalnews.com, WND.com,
Thank you, Mr. Rock.
News.com, DrudgeReport.com. You can all get the alternative.
Thank you, Mr. Rock. Thanks for coming to speak to Council. And our next speaker is Jojo Kimpo. And he's followed by speaker number 5, Anthony Shinkawa. Number 6 is Joe Luza, and then Jeanette Jones, speaker number 7. Welcome, Mr. Kimpo.